Dear veteran friends, Jai Hind. I am Air Veteran Corporal Monarangan, JCO's Wars Veterans Association Executive President, Chennai. Dear friends, I received a message. The message, of course, sent by one of our air veteran. You might have seen what I have put. Jantar Mantar Dharna, political funding, 500 watts fuse bulb. What does it mean? See, we have started this agitation at Jantar Mantar on 20th February 2023 with a good intention. So our intention was good and always the result will be good. Also, see why at this time I am making this video, because I'll have to make this video in in Hindi and Tamil also. What is this 500 watts fuse bulb? What is Dharna at Jantar Mantar? What is political funding? What is the connection between all these things? See, as of today, every one of us, we know there is an agitation going on for the last 14 days in Jantar Mantar for one rank, one pension, anomalies, and other matters, discriminations. And every one of our veterans, they are very well aware of 2015 agitation. That time we supported the officers, and the net result was officers, they have taken the maximum share, which is called line share, and they have just thrown the bones to us. There were so many anomalies which nobody came out. Then there was a court case for some other purpose by one Major General Sarbir Singh and their association. It did not have any merits on our welfare. And as of today, we don't know for what purpose the case was filed. We don't know. Then the second war OP notification came. That time, before that last year, November 14th, we staged one agitation for a date, a token agitation, November 14th. That time itself, we were having a doubt that we are going to be betrayed by these people. And what we expected, same thing happened. If you go through the circular 666, there was nothing for JCOs, there was nothing for honorary commission officers, those who retired prior to 2016, and those who retired after 2016, the JCOs, those who were paid very less, to some extent, the bridging was done. And X group, they made two different types of grades, tables, which is a confusing one. And the liberalized family pensioners, those who have given their life for this country, their families were betrayed. So there are so many anomalies. So we came to the road because we know what we suffered by supporting the officers. That is why we came to road of our own, because we don't depend on these officers. Officers, they depend on us. We don't depend on them. They think that they are something great. So that was the main reason. Main reason now we have taken up the stage and we are fighting for the actual one rank, one pension and other discrimination. And now, see, one of our own JCO, during November 14th, he said this is a political issue and they are supporting a political party, whatnot, whatnot. Finally, when he saw the actual thing, he kept quiet. Now let me. This is Dharna part I have completed. Now let me come to the political funding. Now see, before that political funding, let me talk about the 500 watts fuse bulb. Dear friends, whether AC or CAS, after retirement, all are fuse bulb. Maybe one is 0 watt fuse bulb, another is 1000 watts fuse bulb. But the fuse bulb is always a fuse bulb. That's all. Same way, when I talk 500 watts, that is in between. That is 1000 watts and 0 watts in between. That is the 500 watts. That 500 watts that also carries a rank. I never wanted to disrespect the officers because of the uniform they wore. But these people, they do not deserve that type of respect. So it's better not to use officers. One fuse 500 watts bulb has sent a message. There are a bundle of lies meant to drive a wedge between officers and JCO's wars, funded by some opposition parties who are bent upon destroying the armed forces in particular, and the whole country in general. I have never seen such a bloody stupid person making this type of comment. I don't know what he thinks of himself. Why he did not speak the same thing in 2014, 2015? That time, I don't know what was in his mouth. And he goes on to say, if you are so confident that officers have garnered 97% of the war OP money, you should obtain through RTA the details from PCDA and published all the facts and figures. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. One more 500 watts bulb of your community, your association, who he started blabbering so many things and collected money from the poor JCOs and Jawans, stating that I will get you by way of 568 this many thousands, that many lakhs arrears, and he kept quiet. He has collected money from the people in the name of court case for the honorary Nag Subedar rank people. Where is he now? Where is the money gone? Then further he says, I should warn you that politics should not be brought into the defense forces. We are not bringing any politics. You are the person who is bringing politics now. JCOs who are coming to the street and fighting for their rights does not mean that we are threat to the nation. We are threat to the defense forces. How do you say? You have no right to say that. When you people started doing that time, it was very good. Why you did not tell the same thing to your Major General Sarbir Singh? You are only making this as a political issue, stating that the political funding is there. And next he says, I should warn you that politics should not be brought into the defense services. We are not talking about defense services. We are talking about defense pensioners. Destroy the fine in the defense services, we have some protocol. He mean to say that don't destroy the protocol. Defense service is entirely different. After coming out of service, everybody is a pensioner. Everybody is a pensioner. As far as pensioner concerned, whether you or me or anybody, all are fuse bulb. All are fuse bulb. You people are misusing it. We should all have an equal opportunity to join as an officer and PBOR. Who is PBOR? Do you know that you are not supposed to use the word PBOR? Are you not aware of that? You don't know the simple thing that you are not supposed to use personal below officer rank. What do you think yourself? You are a fuse bulb. You say all have an equal opportunity to join as an officer and JCO's Jawans. You try to give respect. Why we don't want to give you respect? Because you don't know how to give respect. You should know that give and take, that is respect. You should give respect and you should get the respect. If you don't give respect, you also get the same treatment, same way how you speak. Now, going by your argument, everybody should be an officer and should get the same pay. Who said all officers should get the same pay? Officer is getting pay for the rank. Now what we talk is pension. You don't know how to differentiate between pay and pension? We don't say the men also should be paid pension as an officer. We don't say. What we say is something else. There are certain things called allowances, risk allowances, like high altitude, hardship allowances. All these should be same, irrespective of the rank. You are not paid more than 1,000 rupees as fixed medical allowance for your rank. You are also paid 1,000 rupees, and one Sipahi is also paid only 1,000 rupees. Gallantry award, you are not getting 1 crore and a Sipahi is getting 50,000. Everybody is getting gallantry award same. If that is the case, why there is a discrepancy in allowances, military service pay? Who is actually suffering? A person who is sitting inside the tent and enjoying all the facilities, or a person standing open to the sky? Who is eligible for maximum allowances? A Sipahi or a brigadier? A sailor, a diver, or a commodore? Who is taking maximum risk? Don't say officers' pay is different, officers' allowances are different. We are not fighting for the pension. We are fighting for the allowances. Now comes, you are talking about your association with the sole aim of helping JCOs and ORs of the 3 services and never for the welfare of the officers. Is it so? Now I will tell what you have put. TSEWA, TESWA, is established with the sole aim of helping JCOs, ORs of the 3 services and never for the welfare of the officers. Yes, you started this in the name of JCOs and ORs. You were helping all the officers community. I will just give you one example. When the disability allowances was in, it was not percentage basis, it was on slab system. 12,000 rupees, 100% for a Sipahi, Naik, Havaldar 12,000, and 17,000 for JCOs and HCOs, and 27,000 for officers. You were the first community to bring this point that Subedar majors and Subedars, they are going to be at loss because of 17,000. You were the people. You have used the Subedar rank and Subedar major rank for your own benefit. Can you say no? Because of that, what has happened? A Sipahi who was supposed to get 6,000 50% or 12,000 100% is now getting 500 to 1,100. That is 500 rupees for 50% and 1,000 rupees for 100%. An invalidated out Sipahi with 4 years of service, he is loser by He is loser by 4,000 because of you. And Naik, first Sipai, Naik, who is supposed to get 6,000 and 12,000, he is getting 5,500, around 5,550. It was because of you. He is a loser. A JCO, that is a NAPS weather, who was supposed to get 17,000, 100% of his entitlement, that is 100% disability. Now he is getting only 15, that is 14,800. A loser of 2,200. It was because of you. Don't say that for the sake of JCOs and wars you are fighting. You have used the JCOs and wars, that is not JCOs, not other ranks. You have used the chamchas. I will tell you chamchas of your association who came up openly and telling that, yeah, I am losing this much, I am losing this much. Yes, Subedar and Subedar majors, they were loser to some extent. Already they were drawing more pension. So by losing few hundreds, it would have not been a big matter for them. Think about a Sipai who was invalidated out after 4 years of service. He is getting 14,000 pension and he is getting 8,400 rupees disability. Whom are you teaching? 500 watts? Don't try to teach. We also know what is happening in this world. Now again you are telling. We know how much we struggle to help the JCOs and wars. Yes, we also know. How much you struggle to help the JCOs and wars, and in the for the sake of you are telling everything in the name of JCOs and wars. You want to give all the credits and you want to grab all the entitlements to officers. Now another thing, you have started National Confederation of Ex-Servicemen Organizations. Who are there? What are the conditions you have put? We also know who are all there. Consisting of all officers in the office barracks, and keeping a warrant officer and a subedar to do the clerical jobs, and other jawans for your helpers. Out of 10 agenda points for the first meeting, given 7 points pertain to JCO's wars. What are the 7 points? And was it agreed? Did it come into force? Can you ever say that? And there were general 3 were applicable to both officers and JCO wars. What are they? Did it come into force? It is wrong on your part to make sweeping statements which are useful for street agitations. You mean to say that what we do is a street agitation? Mind your language, Commodore. You are also a 500 watts bulb. Mind your words. You are speaking like a fourth-rated politician. Not even third-rated, fourth-rated. Are we doing street fight? Are we doing street agitations funded by opposition? Who is the opposition party? You mean to say that we are funded by opposition party and you are funded by ruling party? So you have shown what is your quality. And where you stand. I am ashamed to say that like you people were given ranks. You say that funded by opposition and not for real welfare. I know who is fighting for real welfare and who is going to get the real welfare. Don't try to teach us. We also know what is what. We know how to fight. We know how to talk. We know how to present our issues with the proper authorities. We don't want you. It was our mistake. We trusted you. It was our mistake. But you have proved that you are not trustworthy. We have suffered. We have suffered. Don't ever think all will be like your chamchas. We are not your chamcha. We know what is what, and we know how to talk, we know how to fight. Gentlemen, this is a reply for one naval officer who claims to be an office bearer of this TESWA. So unfortunately, he has used such type of words without knowing the capacity of other ranks. So he got the reply for what he deserves. Thank you, thank you to all the people for watching these videos. If possible, please pass this video to everybody, every one of your friends, so that they should also understand what is the meaning of fuse bulb. Thank you. Good night.